In this class, we're going to check out how to work with Django's dynamic templates. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to display these nodes inside the template in the front end with the help of Django. Let's get back to our code over here, and I'm going to minimize this stuff. Okay, so the first thing what we have to do is we have to get to the nodes folder here, the nodes app folder, and from there we're going to go to views.py. And then we're going to import the model which we created. So that is from dot models, going to import nodes. Okay, let's save that. And now we can define a new function which is going to list all those nodes. So let me minimize this. And here, what we're going to do is we're going to say function, that's a def, I'm going to say list. And then we're going to use request. And then the first thing is that now we need to get all the nodes. So I'm going to say all underscore nodes is equals to, so we're going to say nodes dot objects dot all. Okay, so we're getting all the nodes which is inside the database. And then now we're going to return render, and then we're going to say request. And then we can create the destination to our nodes template. So we haven't created that yet, but we're going to create that later. But for now, we're just going to add the address over here. So you can say nodes, and inside that we have nodes underscore list dot html. Okay, and then we're going to use the flower braces to define those nodes. So you're going to say all nodes. Okay, so save that. Now that we have this, we need to create a new URL. So inside the nodes, we're going to create a new file. I'm going to call this as urls.py, and inside that we're going to say from Django dot urls import path. Okay, and then we're going to import the views too. So I'm going to say from dot import views. Okay, and then we're going to use the URL patterns, and inside that we're going to set up a new path, and for that path we're going to name this as nodes. Okay, and then we're going to say views dot list. Save that. Now we need to add this urls.py to our main site. So I'm going to go to my site, urls.py, and here we're going to say path, and then we're going to give a name for this. So I'm going to call this as smart nodes. So I'm going to say smart, and then I'm going to say include, and inside that we can specify the name, that is nodes dot urls. Okay, let's save this. Now that our urls.py is ready and our views.py is ready, the next thing is we need to create the template. So what we're going to do is we're going to minimize this thing, and inside the nodes we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this as templates, and inside that templates we're going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this as nodes. Okay, and here we're going to create a new file. I'm going to call this file as nodes underscore list dot html. Okay, and then here we're going to add our HTML5 document. So I'm going to change this to HTML5. Great. Now inside this, what we're going to do is create a h1 tag which simply says these are the nodes. Okay, now right below that we're going to use a UL tag, and inside that we're going to use the for loop to get all the nodes. So it's quite simple, just type in for, and here we want node in nodes. Okay, And inside this, we're going to add in a li tag, which holds those notes. So we're going to say note.title. Save that.